Hey, Nick, we need a tagline for the podcast.
No. Real life opinions. Movie reviews told by fans and not critics.
So you know what's funny is I still haven't watched the intros yet for the little Easter eggs.
Oh my god.
Really? You know what? I didn't notice a difference.
There is.
I did not notice. I was like watching. I was like, this is exactly the same I watched in like the second one.
It's not, because it's funny, because I had just rewatched them again, and I just like sat there, there are very much difference. Okay.
I
Alright.
could not tell a difference.
No.
They're subtle, but they're there.
Like, you see Pennywise twice in the intro, right?
Yep.
And that's all I noticed. Like, and obviously, like, the things that happen, but, like,
That's, I think, what they're alluding to, though.
yeah, but it doesn't change.
Yes, it does.
It does.
I didn't notice a change.
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch them, so.
It's because Corey sucks.
So we're doing episode
4 and 5.
4 and
Four and
5
five. Yeah.
of It Welcome to DERRY,
Yep.
for those that haven't been listening.
Shame.
Yeah, well, our whole two listeners.
Yeah.
Oh, we went up one.
Oh, nice.
We have doubled our production.
Yes!
So, Corey,
Probably they're listening.
be good.
You know what's really funny is I was looking at the numbers, and our 2 shittiest last couple episodes, not obviously the It ones, but in general, the last episodes that were shitty have 0 listens on Spotify.
Wow.
So Christmas in Wonderland and Santa Sleigh.
Those are terrible movies.
Yeah. So
Terrible, terrible
I think
movies.
people, honestly, like the listeners I get, they're like, hey, I know this, let's watch or listen to this said thing. Whereas if they haven't heard of it, they just don't.
That's why we're throwing them off with doing TV series.
Right?
It's like,
Well, this is like a giant movie, though,
Basically.
right?
It's like an 8-hour movie.
yeah.
So, let's start with episode 4. What did we think of episode
Probably
4?
for the best.
Huh?
Nothing.
Probably
Go
for
on.
the best.
We're going backwards.
I was not a huge fan of episode 4. It had a lot of good isms to it, but was it 4 or 5 that had the eyes?
The
That's
eyes.
4.
Okay,
That's
maybe
4.
not. I did like that part, but anyway,
Which eyes you
The girl.
referring to?
Margie.
Marge with the snail eyes.
Oh, with the snail eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, not the eyes I thought you were talking about.
no.
I didn't. Oh, that was.
Yeah, that part was. Albeit
And the
the
dance off?
effects looked awful. However, it was really cool.
You got in trouble for moving things. Uh-oh.
Well, apparently once you hang up the phone, it automatically resumes. Hi, everybody.
There was not a phone break in there at all. We were definitely talking about the snail eyes.
Yes,
Corey's
snail
in
eyes.
trouble with his
Yes.
son.
So, I gotta say, even though, despite you getting in trouble with your kid, yeah, that was one of the more imaginative and creative ways that I've seen, like, a torture thing. Like, that was pretty cool, because, you know, this whole show, she's kind of, you can see she's a little sensitive about her glasses anyway, right? So, an eye thing has always kind of been a focus for her, and then that to come out like that, and the correlation between what they were learning and then that happening to her and teasing Lily, it really came together good, actually.
Well, and so there's all of that, and then there's also the hints that, okay, like when she first, or when Richie sees her and her eyes, or the light shines on her
Sparkling,
glasses,
yeah.
like, okay, something's going to happen to her eyes.
Yeah.
It's, the show gives away little things.
Yeah, because the glasses showed a little bit of the yellow eyes into it.
Yeah.
You
That
know-
was pretty cool.
And I do remember him saying that, but I didn't realize it was foreshadowing at the time, because it was the first time seeing it. And now it's just like looking back, like, oh yeah, obviously they foreshadowed it, right?
Yep. 100%.
What did you think of it, Danny?
I liked it. And I liked the part when the kids came in there and she Lily's holding that. I'm like, yep, you're going back to the
Right?
Oh yeah,
you're
you're
going
definitely,
back to the asylum.
It's like, you're fucked. You should just let her die.
Yeah.
which is kind of a shitty friend, eh? Like,
Well, she went to Warner, and then the snails.
Well,
came
but
out
it
of her
went back
eyes.
and forth, right? Because Lily, Martha, Margie, thank you. I was like, why can't I think?
Martha?
Anyway,
Martha.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, she was trying so hard to be Lily's best friend, who, you know, they'd been best friends since kids, you can tell. I mean, they're still kids, but and then she's tried so hard to fit in with the popular girls, and so she's at she's in such a crossroads right now, and so but then she realized, like, when her friend is genuinely in trouble, this is my best friend. Yep. So, I mean, I hated that character when I first was introduced to her. Yeah. But she's
kind of a bit of a douchebag, like the first few episodes, right?
I really felt that Margie was going to be the throwaway character.
Right?
I did too. But the further you go in, you see how
loyal she actually is. Yeah.
I have this thing where I hate movies where there's some, like, embarrassing thing like that, like, oh, we're going to embarrass Lily by asking out this boy and it's all going to be a thing. I, like, cringe inside when stuff like that happens. I guess it makes my skin crawl and I hate it. So I'm really glad that they didn't follow through with that. Like, it's set up that it's a very typical trope, right? Like, it's been done in movies a million times, and it looks like they're going to do that. Oh, I'm going to embarrass you, and oh, you're going to run out crying, and blah, 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 and it's going to make me, like, the bad person, and I'm so, I'm not happy that her face got cut up, but actually, I kind of am. I'm much happier to watch her face get cut off than to watch Lily get embarrassed.
Right.
I mean, her face doesn't get cut off, though.
Well, cut off, I should say, is a better phrase.
Her eye.
Yeah.
Singular.
Yeah. Even though, you know, with the whole bandsaw, it's like both of them.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I don't know. Did you guys think she was dying?
Oh, I was fully expecting that.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought, oh, okay. Bandsaw through the head. That's what I thought.
Especially when they show her feet and she's doing that little tippy-toe kicking thing.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, she's dead.
I generally never had the concern of having to cut off my extended snail eyes in a bandsaw.
Let's hope you never do.
Yeah. But, I mean, the night is young, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so when I get a phone call that Corey's done this, that's when we start bringing in the warning label of don't try this at home.
Mm-hmm.
Every bandsaw in production going forward is all going to say, if you have snail eyes, do not use bandsaw.
You're fighting a demonic clown. Okay, no bandsaw use because you hallucinate.
Stay away from Mommy's Little Helpers.
Yeah, stay away from Mommy's Little Helpers. I can't wait to talk about Mommy's Little Helper in episode 5. I know we're not there, but like...
But Mommy's Little Helper actually comes in episode 4.
Yeah, I know.
Just not to the extent.
Just not to that extent.
Was it gross that she guessed peed in that fucking toilet?
Yeah.
And then she reached in there to get it? I'm just like...
I don't remember
she
her
didn't.
peeing in that toilet.
She went to the toilet to go pee.
Yeah, but she didn't pee.
She didn't.
Do we know that? Because you don't see her go pee, obviously.
The
But
water was clear when she reached her hand in.
Well, I'm presuming the toilet had flushed, and that's still gross.
No, she didn't pee at all.
If the toilet,
It's still fucking gross. Okay, it's a kid's toilet bowl, like for school.
Well, any toilet bowl is gross. And
Yes.
I don't care if you just cleaned it or not. It's gross.
That's how I make soup. Toilet hooch.
That's it.
What did you think about the fishing scene?
It led me a little confused.
I didn't like it.
What confused me about it is that the Major is supposed to not have a fear gland. Okay? Like, he's not supposed to have fear. But clearly you saw when his son was in danger, he was scared.
But that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of things I'm not scared of, but I'm scared if something happened to my kids, so...
And this guy is supposed to not have that, right?
Because
he's not supposed to be scared of anything.
Yeah, because literally Dick had said the episode prior, a man who has no fear, who isn't afraid of anything, scares me.
But that could be, like, metaphorical, too. He might have fear, he's just not as scared of a lot of things.
It's not metaphorical. They say
He probably broke character when something like that's gotta jar you, right? Because you're an actor, kind of in one
Well-
way. You kind of think about it, right? During the whole all those
Maybe.
episodes, he's good at it. Until
I
you
just thought
get
it was
to
all-
a scene like that, I can understand he might have just by moment like that, and they captured it where they didn't mean to.
They
left
should
it.
have captured concern, but the way
Not
that he acted,
but exactly.
he
That was
looked scared,
fear.
right?
Fear,
That was
right?
fear.
But that's where
I
it
just
gets
thought it was
to
all
that point where it's
metaphorical.
like, shit,
No.
we got the wrong thing, right?
I don't
See,
think it was medical. I just think it was metaphorical.
See, and there's
No,
a lot
they-
of it on this one. Like, we could definitely be looking too deep into that character for that, but it is the same thing because we're looking at this and he's not afraid of anything. He doesn't know his kid, and all of a sudden he's terrified.
Yeah.
But there's a piece of his brain missing.
Yeah.
They established that so that he
Yep.
can't get scared.
Yep.
Yep.
Like it's not a metaphorical. He can't get scared.
It's a medical.
It's
Is
a
it?
medical.
Okay, so I must have missed that scene. I don't
No,
know
it
why
was
I
a
said it.
medical, but like I said,
It-
it was probably one of those things where he was acting, and then it got to where that specific, it probably got him
That
right.
that does make a little bit of sense.
Where like when they are doing
It-
those
you-
videos, they didn't realize it. Like there's a lot of us don't see a lot of things. They
Mm-hmm.
screw up, but that probably right there, his father instinct, right? Would be like, oh goddamn, right?
So and maybe that's what it is it's his father instinct. So it's like, this is how I'm supposed to react. This is how I'm reacting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's not fear. It's the father. That does make a little sense. In case you missed it, Corey, there's a scene where when he gets attacked in
Yeah,
the base
yeah.
there, where the one colonel establishes that he's lost a part of his double almagada that gets cut out from like a air crash, so that he can't actually.
Weird.
He can't actually produce the fear gland at
Yeah.
all.
And
Like, he
that's-
doesn't get scared of anything.
And that's why they brought him in, is because they wanted to test and make sure that this is
That's true, right? Because that's
Yeah.
why he's got the scar on his face, right?
Yeah.
Because of his accident.
What didn't you like about that scene, Corey?
It just didn't seem to fit. Like, why was he scared of his dad? Why was his dad coming to him as a vision? What? I just.
So, okay,
I don't
they
know.
actually explain that later on into it too. He's afraid of seeing his dad. It's
Dead.
dead and burnt. It was the burnt that he was afraid of.
That made a lot of sense to me because his dad's already been in a horrific airplane accident.
Yep.
So it actually, that made perfect sense. Like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my dad. My dead dad is coming for me, and that's what I'm afraid of, right?
Maybe.
And plus it foreshadows later down the road.
It does.
Which we're not talking about.
Well, we've already established.
So
that
we
there's
established who
foreshadowing.
he is.
Okay.
That's what I'm establishing in because you see it in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
By then you should know.
If he watched the movies,
I'll
fair.
watch the movie.
That's
They
fair.
made a movie?
right?
They made a movie.
James asked me that question the other day when we were watching this. He's like, "Is there a no? Was it James? It might have been my my sister-in-law Jen." I was like, "Oh, is this like the movie one?" Like, yeah, I guess it's exactly like the movie one. That looks like a different It. Nope, that's the exact same one.
Well, unless she's thinking of the Tim Curry one.
Well, I think she was thinking of the Tim Curry
Yeah.
one.
So
It's
you
definitely different.
confused her.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, confuse people.
Yeah.
Could you imagine watching Tim Curry It after this? It's like, this doesn't line up.
Right? He looks friendlier than this one.
Did
He was asked to play in this one.
I know.
you guys like all the bass stuff in this episode?
Well, that definitely brought the intro to the Pillars, right? So
It did, and it gives you more of a feeling of Dick. So
Yeah.
It was.
I do
cool.
like feeling Dick. So
Corey, you're supposed
You
to
were the
be
one-
good. Shut up.
You were the one that said.
Beep beep Jeff doesn't work.
No. No, it does not.
Richie, Jeffrey, I don't know. Anyway,
No.
No.
No. It's gotta be an E.
yeah, Jeffrey. Beep beep, Jeffrey.
Corey.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's get out of it.
Danny.
Moving
yeah,
on.
see,
Moving
we all have
Moving
these.
on.
No, I don't.
Laura.
So I joked with myself after I seen this episode. I was calling it exposition the episode because that's all of that stuff was all exposition. Like it was exposition after exposition. After they caught Tanail, I'm gonna say his name wrong.
That guy.
Taniel,
No.
Tanail.
The native
No.
kid.
The name of the native kid.
Yeah.
It is Taniel. Because I was just like, oh, it's like Daniel, only with a T.
Okay.
Okay.
Daniel, how do you feel about Taniel?
Stupid kid got caught.
Right?
While his aunt told him, don't get caught.
Yeah, don't go to the base. He went
Don't
to the base.
go to the base.
Yeah.
Then it really snowballed for him in there.
Was it this episode where with the dick and him? Or was that the next episode?
Well, I guess he did get dick inside his head.
Yeah, you got a little dick inside of him.
Still isn't walking the same.
Oh, we're just a bunch of 8-year-olds.
But yes, it was. Yes,
I couldn't remember if it was this episode or 5. So.
it was this one, and then kicked into 5.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is the one. It was actually the Dick Halloran stuff was, man, he's such a good character in this show,
Yeah.
isn't he?
He's by far the best actor in this series.
And I didn't realize, I was doing some Googling. So Halloran's actually mentioned in the book It, eh?
Yep.
Yes.
Which I did not realize. I did not realize that connection was there at all.
I'm actually going to reread the book, I think, after we're done doing the last episode. Or last, like the movies, everything. Because I want to catch more things. Like I know, like, for example, in the movie, the opening scene of part 2, and I'm not going to say it, but either way, that was in the book. It was never in the miniseries, but that was in the book. So now, like I said, knowing the stuff from the miniseries, then the movies, reading the book again, and just seeing how much more stuff they included. So
I'm doing that now. The autobiography one. The audiobook.
The
I would
the
say
audio-
an audiobook.
Audiobook, yeah.
Yeah.
That
I'm
is
doing
not-
that right now. Sorry,
that
I
is
said it
not
wrong.
an
I said it wrong. I said it wrong. Shut up. It's Wednesday. It's Sunday.
Yeah, it's
Can't
fine.
even remember what day.
It's fine.
So, yeah, Halloran goes into the mind here. If you don't want to talk about Dick inside of him, you
Well,
say
calm down.
Halloran.
But dick's inside of him.
And
It's not a-
and he did form white after that.
Hey,
Why can't you guys be mature like me?
this is. I didn't like the base stuff to begin with anyway. Like I don't like well, we're gonna catch it as a weapon to begin with, and
Yeah.
this stuff like, oh, I found the pillars, we're gonna capture them, which becomes more of a thing in the next episode.
Well, yeah.
I think like I've never I don't know, I couldn't get behind that in the story, right? Like it's cool to see all this exposition and an explanation of what happened with him. I really love the idea that they call it the glue.
Yep.
But I love that idea that in ancient times that he had always hunted in the woods and they were trying to starve him. Like that's just so cool to know he's that old, that backstory. But
Tale as old as time. Beauty
well,
and the
older than
Beast.
time.
They'll fill that backstory of him in the 3rd season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys like the
Yeah.
exposition?
Yeah.
It needed to be done, right? I
He
mean,
needed to do that.
a lot of people, like, you watch the first episode, you're like, oh, this is intense. I have no idea where this is going. You watch the second episode, it's a very lull episode. So it had some good parts, but you're like, okay, all right, so is this show worth watching? Because a lot of people stopped after episode 2.
Yeah, they did.
And then episode 3, you're like, oh, this is intense. But where's it going? So episode 4 finally is like, you know what, we're going to tone down the intensity with the exception of, Chicky there. But we're going to start explaining what you're about to expect, and people are like, "Oh shit, I'm sticking around for the long haul." So
Right, because it was, again, it's a classic Stephen King build-up. Because even his books are that way. Starts out with a bang, and it's like, fuck.
and then it gets
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
slow, and then
Stephen King's got a bad habit of over-explaining stuff, I find.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I could never be a big Stephen King fan like you guys were, just because I guess he's to me he writes stuff that's dry. But I was looking into stuff because I wanted to find out about the Dick Halloran stuff and how many, like, okay, are they just connecting universes to connect universes, or is this something that happened in the Stephen King books? And I've realized something. I know why Stephen King's so popular. Same reason the MCU is popular.
Because he links it all together.
Yeah.
Universe.
One universe. Which people love those Easter eggs, right? Stephen King's a comic book writer.
I'm waiting to
people don't
see.
realize.
I'm waiting to see Holly get thrown into the universe, because the Holly universe is his own universe.
Holly will be interesting, yeah.
Yeah, but to incorporate her into the grander scheme of things, like, because I think he said he only has one book left for her.
Who is Holly?
It's a Stephen King thing.
So-
Nothing to do with it. But
I figured that.
yeah, she's just a character he does.
So he said that there's one more book for her, but then he's come out because, like, one just came out for her. But he comes out this year and goes, I'm writing about Holly again.
Yeah, well, because he knows
So-
that she's his, like, the average reader's favorite character he's ever done.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what he does with Holly, but I don't think she only has one more book.
Yeah,
I really don't.
But even if she just does like cameos, like, because really in Mr. Mercedes and all that, she was just a cameo.
Yeah.
Like, not a cameo, but a side character.
And there's quite a few where she's like that. Like, she does make
The
a
Outsider.
cameo.
Frick,
yeah,
The Outsider was so good.
yeah, but she also makes a cameo in 11/22/63.
What?
Yep.
Really?
Now I have to reread that. That's actually like my second favorite book of his. So,
Yeah, no, she makes a cameo in that one too.
are you sure?
If not the book, then she's definitely in the show.
Well, now I need to rewatch the show, which I've got that too. So,
It's just like in the show, nobody pays attention. Like with 11/22/63, that you run into Bev and
oh yeah.
Yeah.
That. Well, have you read the book?
not
That
fully, yeah.
scene is more
more in
detailed.
depth. It's not just a little.
Yeah, it's awesome. When I read that in the book, like, I remember reading it, and like Lisa sitting beside me, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And she's like, "What?" And yeah, because like it was
Yeah.
so cool. Anyway,
Back to the
Jeff?
show.
Jeff, what you doing?
I'm Googling this Holly character.
Holly Gibney.
Holly, give me. So, Mr. Mercedes, the outsider.
Miners,
If It
Keepers,
Bleeds.
and to watch. If it bleeds,
Yeah, and those are the three.
or Holly. The book is
well,
Holly.
there.
The
Yeah,
book is Holly. Yeah.
Yeah, there's Holly, Mr. Mercedes, the outsider, and If It Bleeds.
and and to watch and Finders Keepers,
Yeah.
which were, because the Mr. Mercedes was a trilogy. So
Okay, I didn't know that. Interesting.
this series is on
Netflix.
Disney Plus.
Is it Disney
Okay.
Plus?
Yeah.
I thought it was on Netflix.
Oh yeah. Well, moving on.
Okay.
Uh, so you guys liked all that exposition, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I think it helped the average viewer, is what it did.
Like, it was cool to see the backstory, but I'm just like, a whole fucking episode of exposition was a little much for me.
I mean, 1 hour out of 8.
Right. I mean, but for me, it makes sense because it's in a lot of cases too. If you're not a Stephen King fan, which you're not, Jeff. So, if that one had been closer to the first couple episodes, it would have kept viewers instead of, in this sense, a way of pulling them back in.
See, I disagree. Like, to me, it felt like homework. Like, I don't think it would have drawn me in. I think they actually needed the wait, but I'm just kind of like, this just feels like I gotta remember this. Oh, I gotta remember that. Okay, well, they're moving all this into here. Like, it just,
Well,
to
this-
me,
You have to remember, they introduced it all in this episode, but then as the episodes progress,
They're building on it.
they talk about it still. So.
Well, and I'm sure this episode will pay off dividends in the future. Like, it does in the next episode already, right?
Yep.
I really like the next episode, so I can't wait to talk about 5. But the stuff at the base has always been the boringest stuff to me anyway.
Yeah.
So like this being so base heavy,
Yeah.
and now that I know the backstory about Dick Halloran in the movie It was interesting to see the little club that got built.
See, and that's where the base becomes so important because of where the club is situated.
Well, yeah, I didn't know any of that stuff. I kind of wish I hadn't Googled it now, but I was interested to know whether or not Halloran actually had some It significance, right?
Yes.
It kind of bugged me that, to me, it felt like he was shoehorned into the story, even though, like you guys said, he's one of the best characters on the show, right?
Kind of cool if they made a series out of him.
Yeah.
That I would.
Right?
I
It would
would
have to
watch
be that
now.
actor, though.
It would
Yeah,
have
it would
to be
have to
definitely
be,
that
because
actor, yeah.
he plays him phenomenally.
I watched, like I was saying, Shining a couple nights ago, and I was like, what a disservice to that character after the show.
Right?
Well, I've always hated it. It's just like he spends like fucking 3 days getting out to the Outlook.
Just be.
He just acts. Just like, wow.
Hey, you're 3 days to get out there. You lasted 2 seconds. 2.
Where was your psychic on that one, bitch?
You got anything to add? What you think of this episode, Danny?
Not really.
Didn't they introduce Maddie in this episode?
Maddie came in at
Yeah.
the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh, right at the very end.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I,
Did he in the fourth one?
Yes, right at the end of the fourth
Right
one.
at the very end, yeah.
When they go up into the clubhouse and the tent is sitting there that wasn't there the last 2 episodes.
and so I,
Because 5 is when that happened.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
4 is when he was introduced.
Because, yeah, at the end
Or
there,
reintroduced.
you see his hand and then he pokes his head out. They go, Maddie, and he goes, help me, and drops.
Now mine are all blended, that's fine.
well, that episode is, or that part of the episode's very, very tied to the next one, right?
Yes.
A little bit.
Just
Little
yeah.
bit.
a little bit.
I,
Now I got double that.
and I shouldn't say I totally called what was going to happen, but I was just like, yeah, I don't think that's really Maddie.
Well, anybody
Spoiler.
Spoiler, I haven't watched that one.
anyone who paid attention to the first episode was seriously questioning everything.
Well, I knew who it was,
Right?
but like you guys saw how pale he was. Like he was almost white.
Right. Yeah. Almost white.
Yeah, he was pretty much white.
Wow.
So are we
Racist.
talking-
I believe
Like-
the term is Caucasian, actually.
Yeah, because like, are we talking sheet white, ghost white, corpse white, like
He's
Whiter
pale,
than Corey.
okay?
Whiter than Corey.
whiter than corpse? Oh,
That's pretty white.
That's pretty fucking white.
Damn.
Laura, you got anything to add about this particular episode?
Nope. I think your racist remark against Corey was good enough.
Oh. Oh, did you guys think the treatment of the native kid? You think that was too harsh? Like, that was pretty fucking cool what Dick did.
He wasn't giving up any of his secrets, so he got mind raped.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. One way of putting it.
I didn't like the ant when her eyes twitch, and that was cool.
Like a robot that just failed.
I forgot we were in a flashback when that happened.
That was
So I'm just
awesome.
like, oh my god, it's it. And then it's just like dick pops up. It's like, oh.
Oh my god. Really?
He was really excited.
Like, finally, we get the cloud, Damn it.
Halloran pops up.
No, you said Dick. We heard you.
That was pretty freaky with the eye. though,
Right. Well, she was a malfunctioning
Wasn't
robot.
the fourth episode for Maddie.
Huh?
It
What?
wasn't the fourth
It was
episode.
the very end
was
of
the
the
very
It
end.
fourth.
wasn't. I'm watching it right now.
It was,
It was the very end.
This is the very end.
Okay, right before this though.
No, I've doubled back.
It's not the very end of the fourth.
This
episode.
is
Yes, it is. Watch it.
This
It is
is-
Daniel.
It is Tanya.
I said it was
No,
Tanya.
it's
The house, yeah.
That's the house.
And ends there.
But before this,
Are you sure?
yes.
I'm positive.
What kind of
Or-
positive?
Like how far?
I'm A positive.
You're A positive, eh?
Yep.
Well, I'm negative, so maybe it's the very beginning of the 5th episode.
No.
It's the beginning of the 5th episode because
It's after she cuts her face, and when they go back to the lookout, then he says, "Help me," and he faints, and then they pick it up after the next in the next episode.
See, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But maybe it could be.
But they have all that
before-
Taniel stuff afterwards, right?
so maybe. Well, let's find out.
Yeah. So, Corey, what is your what's your final thoughts on episode 4?
50-50.
50-50, that's a rating.
No, not really. It's my opinion on it. No, it had some really cool scenes, had some really boring scenes. It was, all in all, like I said, the cool scenes were super cool, but all in all, it was kind of meh with the episode. But, like I said, after watching it a second time now, I realized the importance of that episode.
It was a pretty important
So,
episode.
See, right here is where the kids are. Watch it because they get into the school, and that's where.
Wait, so is what's her
no.
pickle with them yet?
Not yet.
The girl?
Not yet. There is no Maddie in this one. And then
So maybe
Oh,
it
so
is
is the
the
face
opening.
cutting?
it's the opening of the 5th episode where Maddie comes in.
No, there's the hammock right there, though. The
Yeah, but you're
hammock-
looking for the tent.
You're looking for the
So
tent in the back.
when
the
this
tent,
is-
yes, but the
when this
tent's in the
is
background.
done-
But they didn't see Maddie yet.
Audience, we got to take a quick commercial break here, okay? Upon video review, Danny was correct. The Maddie scene was at the beginning of 5.
We need a check mark on the calendar.
This was the day.
Danny, you get a gold star.
Yay!
But it did remind us of Henry going to Shawshank,
Shawshank, yeah.
Yes.
which was pretty cool.
And the
right?
clown and the... Well,
Like
you don't
the
know it's the
guard.
clown, it's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
guard,
the guard
but
and the smile.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Oh, creepy as fuck, eh?
the way he looks at her and...
Yeah.
I
Where the wife looks and it's
And you
here.
know, he's the only one out of all of them that's sweating.
Yeah.
So they allude to what flipped the bus, but they don't say it flat out. Like, is it? They just say like there was some sort of attack on the
Yeah.
bus or something.
Because Henry says there's somebody attacked the bus and flipped it,
Yeah,
but killed everybody
but him.
but him.
And that leads to episode 5 as well, which was kind of an unnecessary storyline.
Yeah.
It is, but it keeps him in the story.
Yeah.
They should have shipped him off to Shawshank and like never
Never saw him
talked
again.
about again. But
You did.
But yeah, he was a little bit of a throwaway.
so
Should've
Danny,
went to jail.
oh, we never got a ranking for episode 4 from you, Corey.
Still a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. That's
Yeah.
not 50-50.
No,
That's
2.5
that's
out of 5. Yeah.
I know. I said what I said.
Okay.
And he means it.
Danny, final thoughts on episode 4?
I like the garden scene. The garden scene where the guy's smiling like it. I did like the expedition, the changing of changing in all those forms. That was kind of cool. That was pretty cool.
The change to the forms is kind of cool, but
It was
like,
kind of cool, but I did dig the lights in the back, like the glowing
Yeah.
lights in the back. That was pretty cool. And then when you got frightened when the girl came with the artifact, that was cool.
well, and that becomes very important in
The
the next
daughter.
episode.
I know.
daughter.
Wasn't that?
Yeah. It was,
Okay. I thought that was 5 too, but anyway.
No, that was
no,
4.
that's
Okay.
4.
That was
Okay.
4. But it wasn't too bad in an episode. I'm not going to give it a high rating, but probably 3.5
Okay.
Still higher than Corey's.
Out of 10. Anyway.
out of 10.
For me,
Ouch.
I already called it this exposition, the episode. It felt like homework to me. I understand the significance of this episode. And there was some cool stuff. Like it was cool to see the backstory with like the Galoo and everything like that.
What are you calling it?
The glue.
That's what they call it. They call it the
They
Galoo.
call it the glue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because all I kept hearing was glue. I was like, how
Yeah,
the hell
it
is
does
he
sound
holding
like
this
glue,
together?
doesn't it? But it's the glue.
Talk about a sticky situation.
Ooh. Like I struggle to give it. I don't even know if I want to give it a full Temple of Doom, because it really, there was enough good parts. I really loved the Halloran stuff. Like, man, that actor's so fucking good.
Yeah.
He is so good. But the base stuff, like, the Major is such kind of a boring character. I didn't like the river scene like you did, Corey. Like, that kind of didn't make very much sense to me either. Though I understand why the dad was going. Like, it's the fear of the dad dying. But for the most part, the Slug Eyes kind of save it for me. Halloran, the rest of it's like, I will give it a Temple of Doom just for those things. But it's right on the edge of getting below that.
My curiosity was the pillars. Why was only one pillar in the turtle shell?
Right? Yeah, that
was
doesn't
my
make
thing,
any
right?
sense.
Because that's the one they.
There's a pillar in a turtle shell?
They
Have you
actually show
seen
you.
when they were putting the pillars in?
They put it in between two turtle shells. That's the only one that's
That's
in
the
between
only
turtle
one that
shells.
was in
Oh,
a turtle
yeah.
shell. All of them were individually into the dirt except for one in a turtle shell.
I never noticed that.
I saw that.
Said they slap you over the face with the turtle references.
They do.
Yeah.
But
That was the only one. That was my curiosity. I should have said that before. But yeah, it was my only curiosity is that why was just that one in the turtle shell, but why not the rest? And then I almost blew that other. So I had to stop. But carry on.
Laura, your final thoughts?
So
Episode 4?
again, I like this episode, but I've generally always liked the slow build up for Stephen King.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like where it was positioned for season 1, but I liked it.
Do you think it should have been sooner then?
I think it should have been sooner. Just because of the character build in it for some of your main characters.
Yeah, I think an episode like this almost needs to be the second to last episode sometimes.
No, because the point of the episode is to explain.
It's to explain things.
Yeah.
So being almost halfway through just didn't make sense for me that way, but I like the episode itself.
Mm-hmm.
I like the introduction of another main character because at that point she's going to be a main character.
Yeah.
So
But
I
it's
like
not
that.
really her introduction, though.
It's
I guess it's her...
more in depth into her.
Yeah, I guess.
So I like that. I do agree that the base stuff is too much, but in retrospect, it's also needed.
Yeah.
So this one is still gonna get a 3 out of 5 for me. It wasn't wahoo, but it's good build up.
Yeah.
Samesies.
Samesies.
Which leads us to episode 5.
This one was awesome.
This was
Even I
great.
gotta admit, this is a superior episode in
Good.
every way.
5 on just was banger after banger
Yeah.
after banger. So
I don't know if I'd say...
You haven't watched the whole
You haven't
series.
watched them all.
Shush!
I'm just like debating whether or not I think this is a banger. It's a huge step up, though.
Oh, no, it's like they definitely get better after this one, but this one is like it starts peaking. You know it is.
So let's talk about Maddie at first. What did you think of the intro? We talked about it a little bit, Danny, right? But
Yeah.
what did you think when that first happened?
I thought it was a dog in the tent.
Oh yeah, on top of a clown.
Yeah.
That would have been
Introduction of the Rottweiler. There we
Right
go.
back in
awful. We didn't need that Rottweiler to come back.
That would have been epic.
Tim Curry's outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, honestly, that intro when he opened up the tent and he dropped, I was like, "Oh, you're not the Maddie," because you
Yeah.
could tell off the bat. It was his face was white, and the way he just looked like.
if he was trapped by a clown in a sewer, you wouldn't exactly be
Well,
full of
no,
color.
but you could tell like the dead corpse color of that whiteness. To it.
That's exactly
That's
what
what
I thought.
I thought right off the hop. It's like you are not who you say you are.
And then when he's explaining everything about the kids, I'm like, wow, that's pretty freaking detailed.
Right?
Like-
And it's like, let's go to the cops. No cops.
No, yeah. But Phil's still alive, but we can't go to the cops.
Yeah.
Well, because they knew,
Right?
that the kids would go down there, right?
Yeah.
Well, and especially when you think back to the grocery scene, his scene, their grocery store scene, Phil's the only one on the cereal boxes that's
Still
not a
alive.
corpse.
Yeah.
Oh,
should be alive.
I never caught that.
No.
Oh, interesting.
It was
He
there.
clearly is a corpse.
Well,
Well, of
obviously,
course.
I mean, but not according to the cereal boxes.
Right?
Do you guys like the merging of the two storylines that kind of happened in this one? Like the base stuff meeting the kid stuff? Oh, and it looks like we gotta take another pause here.
Like,
Why does Corey need to be so popular?
Right?
it's a curse.
know.
I get by.
I feel like you're supposed to be doing something at home right now.
From what I'm gathering, cleaning.
No, the boys were, but she asked if I was helping them, but no.
You know what? They're old enough to be cleaning the
Right?
house. Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
yes.
We met Corey's kids.
Well,
So,
yeah.
just to go back to what you were saying to Danny about there, what's it called? I watched a lot of these episodes really tired because, of course, they didn't start till 7, and by the time I got around to watching it, because we were doing podcasts and stuff, there's a few times I watched them half awake. Hence why I missed the thing with Leroy, and I missed the thing with whatever. But in this one, I believed that was Maddie.
Really?
So when the big reveal comes later on there, I was like, oh. So
You're telling me like his corpse wasn't the giveaway where they found it floating up?
Well, no, that's what he's saying is that
okay.
when that happens, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I was wrong.
yeah.
No head on top. His brains are all gone.
Yeah.
Just missing the straw.
Man, when he's walking around and the back of his
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Not there yet.
What about you, Laura? Were you fooled too?
No, I knew. It's you know. It's
I
okay
get,
unless you're Corey.
Yeah.
Well,
that's it.
like when
It's okay.
when the skin was lightening, when he was getting color back, I was just like, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Like I did kind of second guess that initial thought for like a little while there, because I'm just like, okay, this is clearly it, and he's going to attack them, and then they went down there, and I'm just like, well, maybe I'm wrong about feeling this way. I wasn't.
But it's part of the giveaway too is when they are going down there.
Did he take one of Mummy's little helpers?
He took all 3.
He took all 3, but it didn't affect him like it did the other one.
He wasn't stoned at all.
You know what? You're right. He
Yeah.
didn't affect him at all.
Not at all.
Helper.
Are you guys holding hands?
No.
I'm sorry, I'm so much slower. I can't see as well.
They're so adorable.
Oh. So, do we want to continue on talking about Maddie and like what he does with the kids?
Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't
Well,
sound good.
As long as we're not talking about Dick again.
Well, we do see it in the base again, so all the way.
Oh, wait, what?
It's all foamed up, everything. So
Barely
Poor
see dick
native
in the
guy.
base.
Poor native guy. Well, the old native lady is like, oh, no, you can't go down there. Oh, we're going down. Well, then you must take me. No, I'm not taking you. Okay, we'll take Daniel instead, even though he's supposed to stay far away from this. Like, what?
They're taking you with them, and you're taking this.
No, yes, okay.
I'm taking that now from you.
Right?
Yeah,
When
like
you get it back, run away. Well, he did, but he lost it.
Right, which brings you to the question of how the hell did that float?
It did.
It does.
No, it was at the
because-
bottom of the water. They had to reach in to pick it up.
Yes, but where he drops it, Lily never should have gotten it.
Oh yeah.
yeah, because it was kind of deep. He couldn't find it, right?
Yeah,
Oh, Lily got it because it was glowing though.
right.
That's how she found
But-
it.
But it was only
Still.
like ankle deep at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was literally sitting in the water. It was like,
So-
oh, we could just pick you up.
Here's my logic there. When Daniel drops it, I feel like we've jumped ahead and totally lost
A little
the
bit,
audience.
but that's okay.
It's all right.
When Daniel drops the shard,
Yeah.
it's pitch black.
Yep.
So he's looking for something black, in dark water.
That's like
That's why
chest deep on him.
Yeah, but it's glowing and kind of lifts up when she's there.
But she's ankle deep.
Yeah, you know what?
The pressure of sewer water, okay?
That's how we lost Dick in there, in the water.
I did lose Dick in the water.
And
Me when I go swimming.
That's a mighty goal.
How about we talk about the kid stuff and then we
Then we talk
talk about Dick, okay?
And Laura's gone.
Yeah. Laura really wants to talk about Dick, don't you? These people, Corey.
I know, right? I'm the mature one here? What the hell?
So
In fairness, you guys are having us do this on a very odd day, so my brain's not where it should be.
I know what happened here. I know exactly what happened. Movie's got a movie.
No.
Apparently
That
it's got
doesn't
a
apply.
That's
board
what
in it.
happened with the shark.
Oh, okay. Thought we were talking about... Yeah, okay. Anyway.
Movie's got a movie.
Yeah, okay.
I
Show's got a
don't
show.
like it.
Show's got a show.
I don't like it. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
it's stupid. Doesn't make any sense. Movie's got a movie.
And you can't talk about just the kid stuff when you have to talk about everything else that correlates with all of that too, which is the adult stuff.
Okay. So, with the army guys going into that
House.
creepy ass fucking house.
That was on Nebolt Street.
Yeah. It's from the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Who
pretty
has a
cool.
fucking well in your basement?
There's
the well house.
there's-
It's
It's the well house, but there is a story to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a story into it.
See, but Jeff doesn't understand any of that
he
because
hasn't
he
seen
hasn't
the
seen the
Yeah,
movies.
Yeah.
There is a story into the
Into the
movies.
well house?
Yes.
And
in
actually,
movies.
the book really hammers it home.
Yes.
So,
And probably we'll get that in the third movie.
yeah.
Or third season.
I like to think I know enough about like the sewer systems to be like having a well that connects to your storm sewer system is a fucking terrible idea.
Which is why it's now under a house.
Yeah.
Which is abandoned.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a terrible idea though. Like they should have cemented that off and capped that.
Okay, well, they weren't thinking about that.
Why would you build a house? You know how much that
Well,
would
actually-
smell?
Because, okay, you know what?
The house would stink.
Legitly, when you watch the movie, you'll find out things about the well before the home was put on there.
I still don't think the leper is that guy.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Isn't that from like the third episode?
No, it's from the movie, but
That's from
still.
the movie. But you know, they also don't bring up the werewolf in anything either.
I know, that's
They don't
tragic.
at all.
Right?
Because that's such a pivotal part of the book, too.
And is actually
Yeah.
in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a werewolf in the house?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, remember in
Yep.
the the Tim Curry one where Richie sees the werewolf
Yep.
in
In the
the
basement.
in the basement?
Yep.
That's
Actually at Nebo.
important. So, yeah.
Oh, that's the same house.
It's
No, it was the basement of the school in the Tim Curry one.
But it's
but
supposed to be in the basement of Nebolt Street.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they just had that in the wrong location in that movie.
Well,
Yes.
they basically ignored the house in the Tim Curry one, right?
They do,
So,
yeah.
Okay.
It is a miniseries. So you
The only time they kind of, and I think it's reference to the house, is with Stan and the whole bird watching and then goes inside.
yes.
I think that's about the only part. Yeah.
Well,
Diversion.
it makes sense that there would be like a bunch of tunnels down there in which he could move because the storm system seems to be pivotal no matter which iteration of it you watch. Like
The storm system is very important.
Oh,
yeah.
and this one is like I said, you'll fill in when you watch the
But
movies.
and I can honestly say this one too when they're discussing it and they're talking about the storm system. What they should have done with this one and the movies, because they don't show it
No.
and they don't even talk about it, is the fact that they were getting heavy rains and you can see where it's actually starting to push out and flood.
Mm-hmm.
They don't talk about that in anything.
No, they really don't, do they?
So, like, what do you mean where it pushes out and floats?
So we're in the movie where Georgie
Yeah.
gets taken there. That is the lowest part of DERRY, so all of the water's flowing down and it's coming out of the sewers there, so it's flooding downtown DERRY and those streets.
That's like a frickin' 8-foot water main. There's no way the rain flow in a place like that.
Do you really think Stephen King
King gives
is a water
shit about
architecture
that?
person?
I was like,
Although
The Barrens flooded.
when Bill made the hamster tunnels, it actually kind of explained it well. So
Yes.
Yes, but they still don't talk about all the rain and how it actually
Yeah.
works that way.
yeah,
if the tunnels are as big,
Jeff, they don't look for Ninja Turtles in
my
the sewer,
wife
okay?
has the same problem when there's like medical stuff on like a show.
I would hate to watch ER with her.
Oh man.
That would be
She's
hard.
like, that doesn't make any sense at all. She's like that all the time. And I can be like that a little bit with the sewer system because, like,
Except for not in Maine, because
But,
you
like,
said
they
so.
have-
But it does flush out in the movies, or in the movie with Bauer, right?
Oh, yeah, you see him get shit
They
out.
all
they,
have
they
other
have 8-foot mains there.
skeletons and
Some of those
stuff.
mains are bigger than 8 foot. Like, the rain you would need to surcharge an 8-foot main is fucking ridiculous.
Well, they tell you the Barrens flood.
Okay.
All you need to know.
Right?
Maybe they reduce down to like a 1-foot main in those areas, which would be stupid if it's the lowest part. Like, whoever engineered the sewer system.
Just wait till you watch the movie and you see the hamster tunnels.
You'll understand.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Possibly.
It was
or
always
he's
a
gonna-
wonder about the lair too. Like you got a
Right.
sky, you could see the sky. How nobody looks down?
Right!
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Because of the pilot with the kids and stuff.
Which makes more sense in the TV series because there's, yeah.
Yeah, right.
So what do you mean no one
We
looks
should
down?
stop talking about the movies.
Sorry.
Right?
Sorry. No,
Back
you
in-
see the TV.
No.
Is
Yeah,
no
you
one
do.
looking down in the sewers? Is
Not-
that what you're talking
No.
Right
No,
away.
You'll
No,
understand
but
when
see
you
it
watch
with
the movie.
grandmother.
Okay.
You'll understand when you watch the movie.
When Halloran is in Penny's lair, you see it with the grandmother looking up.
Yeah, but that's after. That's not the person that they're
Halloran, is Halloran actually in his lair?
in his mind.
In his mind.
Oh, see, I thought that was Halloran escaping through his own mind.
No.
No.
Okay, so yeah, that was a crazy scene to me. Like I didn't know what the fuck was going on there, really.
No, that was the lair.
Yeah.
So can we talk about the Halloran scene a little bit?
Sure.
Sure.
So he jumps into the water and he comes up to the bathtub.
Yep.
What the fuck is going on, guys?
So at that point, so like we were saying, the episode where he ends up in Pennywise's mind. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Pennywise is now tapped into Halloran.
Okay,
And
And
vice versa.
he wants to know why.
like
Pennywise
wants to know why.
Penny-
Yeah,
Pennywise
because
wants
he's
to know
like,
why.
who are you?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he caught him off guard, right?
Yeah.
From that episode.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
so now he's figured out Halloran, so he's pretending to be Grandpa, and now he's got the box.
So Pennywise, so that's not actually a memory. That actually is Pennywise that has done that to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to presume the box gets explained.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Doctor
yeah.
Sleep.
In Doctor Sleep.
No,
Sleep.
okay, no. I've had that explanation, but I thought maybe what he had trapped in there.
Yeah, okay, so not so much what he has trapped in there, but what it is. And why he uses the box, and why basically why he passes it on to
after
Danny.
seeing Doctor Sleep, I know why he uses the box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wanted to trap Pennywise in the box.
Yes,
But that box was already locked.
that one was because of what he was seeing as a kid, yes.
He trapped his kids because as a kid he was flooded with images until he like went crazy until somebody taught him about the box thing.
Grandma.
So,
His
yeah,
grandma taught
yeah.
him, yeah.
So then
Yeah.
he locked away all his childhood trauma. But he
Oh, that was his childhood
Yeah.
trauma in
Yes.
the box.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know what was in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so when he opens it up to try and get it, and then what
All the
happens?
trauma.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden now, if you look going forward, I don't know if it happens in that episode or not, but all his
He starts drinking. He's starting to drink in
starts
that episode.
drinking.
yeah,
again.
and all his childhood trauma starts coming out
Yeah.
again.
But it's actually Pennywise going, "What's in here? Let's open it up," and then
Yeah, Pennywise was able to open his box, which is a huge deal.
Yeah, that's
So-
kind of wild,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
With knowing the explanation of the
Yeah,
box.
so
Yeah.
yeah. Somebody traumatized.
Because even in
his
like the
grandfather.
Overlook, nobody could open the boxes. He locked them; they were good. Not even Rose the Hat opened boxes, but Pennywise.
yeah, it was just that quick.
So
Wouldn't that have been so cool if Rose the Hat showed up?
I love Rebecca Ferguson so much.
Like, she...
Pennywise would have eaten her for frickin'
It would have been a good battle, but yeah, Pennywise would have won.
yeah.
Man, if they could have found a way, though, to, like, get that out of what do they call it? Steam.
The steam.
Yeah.
They could have got the steam off of Pennywise.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they would feast.
The world would be screwed.
Yep.
Oh, they'd be too powerful.
Yeah.
They'd be too powerful, right? That stuff with Stephen King is actually pretty fascinating. Doctor Sleep's a good movie, right?
Yeah.
Damn good movie. Probably one of the best sequels to a horror movie I've seen.
Yeah. And I do love how they interconnected that stuff. But
Yeah.
I wasn't too sure if that was supposed to be Pennywise or not. Like, I guess it was like I should have known it was Pennywise, right? But I didn't know what the fuck was going on there. So
Right, because and I think
Very
some
Freddy
of it
Krueger-ish.
too.
yeah.
Well, it was, but I do think some of that was partially memory because his grandfather didn't understand it. He hated it and all of that. So I think some of it was memory until you get that switch.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of like what Dick did to Daniel in a
Yeah.
sense, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Pennywise kind of entered his mind that way.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was actually kind of concerned that they were just going to like, Dick has just disappeared into the water and we're never going to see him again. And it does show up later at the end of the episode,
Yeah.
right? So
Yes.
that was some cool world building. That was some good personal storytelling.
It's
Yeah.
funny because the event that took place in 1962, like when you watch the movies and everything like that, is not even alluded till the end.
Right? Well, yeah.
Like
Isn't that the
sixth?
sixth episode?
Yeah,
Yeah.
six. Yeah.
Yep.
Which
So that'd be the next episode.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But like you haven't seen the movie, right?
I've never seen the movie, so I don't know the episode.
Because they in the movie they explain what happens during 1962, during 19 fucking, and then during 1908. I can't do the math.
Eh?
19
fucking.
fucking. Okay.
I can't remember what it was, like
Wasn't it like 1933 or
35
something?
or something like that.
35.
Yeah.
35, yeah.
And they explain what happened in 35, and they explain what happened in 08.
Yeah.
But so when you see this episode, you're like, oh, this is what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Where the fuck
Yeah.
is it? Yeah.
but then when it happens, it happens.
Yeah. And the one-liners, even this episode, the one-liner is pretty good.
Did you guys jump out of your seat when you finally saw Pennywise?
Oh, I was cheering. I'm like, hey, finally!
I can't believe they held off this long.
I think that was a lot to do because Bill Skarsgård did not want to do this show, and I think part of it is they didn't get him for filming right away, and so they worked the story that way. I could be wrong, but that's what I thought it was. It's because he only really was in solidly 3 episodes, which really is only like 2 days worth of shooting. So,
And I really like, again, that he's not in all of them. The build-up to him makes it worth it.
Yeah.
You know, the best horror films do that, right?
yeah.
They don't show, they tell, right?
Yes.
That's
Paranormal Activity.
you know.
Blair Witch.
Did you guys like the backstory with like the clown backstory?
No.
No.
Is that
Yawn.
That was yeah.
I don't
mean-
think that wasn't. It shouldn't have been in that episode. Those episodes.
no?
It should be into the one like they're gonna build up. in
Season 2?
Season
Season
3.
2.
Well, season 3 is going to have it,
Yeah.
but season 2 could allude to it at
They
least.
could,
but
yeah.
season
back-
3 was too early, or season 1 was too
Season
early.
1 was too early
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
the clown stuff. Like
Like-
the little story clips with the kid that became the general.
Yeah.
That was fine.
Even
Yeah.
the little clips with, yeah. What's her name?
Periwinkle?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember what her actual name was, but
Yeah.
But
So
stuff
those
like
make
this-
sense.
Yeah, those make sense. But going further into it like that, it shouldn't have been part of those
Yeah.
episodes. It just didn't.
Yeah. The full in depth on that one did not make sense.
No, it did not make sense. That wasn't the.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been.
but I think people were asking, oh, I want to know Pennywise backstory.
Well, that's fine.
Well, that's fine, but they could have waited till season 3.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they
But they
might
also
not-
didn't, I would say, yeah, they might not have known.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
maybe.
you don't know until it hits whether or not you're gonna get a season 3, right?
This is true. I mean,
Like it could have this whole series could have been a big flop, right?
Well, episode 1 tells you whether the season continues, because that's
Yeah.
why it's called a pilot. And then episode 8 is, okay, holy shit, this was really good. Let's order up, because his plan was 3 seasons from day 1.
Yeah.
But the the studio has to admit to or agree to it. So after episode 8, they're like, "Fuck yeah, let's do these 2 episodes or 2
Especially with
seasons."
the amount
So-
of viewings that
Yeah.
season 8 got. Yeah.
So good.
Episode
that-
8, you mean?
Yeah.
Episode
Episode
8.
8. Not season 8. Episode 8. Yeah.
Because in the greenlit
Season 8, Pennywise with the dinosaurs.
Hey, it might have happened. That could be why we don't have
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
That's why they greenlit those 2 seasons.
Yeah, that. Yo.
Right?
I'd watch
Greenlit.
that.
And then I think they greenlit the movies too. The 3rd chapter.
I don't know if they've greenlit it, but they
It's
say
there.
they want to do it. Yeah.
And the one
Right,
kid from
it's-
Stranger Things involved with something with it now, so like.
Well,
the only
technically,
thing-
Finn Wolfhard was in the movies.
The
Yeah,
only
that's
thing
what
I
I'm talking
don't
about.
understand with
Like,
that one, and I
the original
can't
movies, yeah.
I
get
can.
behind, is he's dead. How are you doing a 3rd movie?
But hey, remember
Time
how-
is a construct.
time
this,
is a construct.
This is true, yeah.
Like we've seen.
Jake, he hasn't seen it
Yeah,
yet.
but I'm just saying.
They thought he killed him. They thought they killed him in the past too, though.
But even in the book, he's done.
He's done. Well, that's.
But I mean, Machete's been taking a lot of creative liberties, so he may revive him.
And according to this, there isn't an It Chapter 3.
That's what I said. It's been
Oh,
talked
I
about, but it's
talked
not been
about
greenlit.
Yeah.
But anyway, so when the military, do you guys like the military stuff in the sewer? Let's take aside the Halloran stuff, which was excellent, I thought. What about the military down there?
Where he accidentally shoots his friend.
Well, I don't think he accidentally shoots his friend. His friend.
His
could
friend
see
jumped in the way.
He jumped in the way to save the
His
kid's
son.
son.
Yeah.
Because he said
yeah.
if you couldn't see it,
Oh, it's
it's
still
my illusion.
kind
right?
of accidental. But yeah, either way, yeah.
He saved.
He
You-
saved Will.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could see that coming a mile away because it's like, oh, if it's not supposed to be down here, shoot it.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, the fucking kids are down here.
And they didn't know the kids were down
Well, and
there. So.
especially after he
Well,
shot
they
his
didn't.
wife.
Yeah, he shot his own wife.
Yeah.
Gets fucking blasted. It's kind of badass.
Right. It's like, there's some anger there. Bam. Like,
Yeah, but his friend didn't see it either. His friend's like, "What are you shooting at?"
yeah, what the
Yeah.
hell? You-
No, and his friend gets going. I see it too. I
Right.
see it too. Right?
But so yeah, and at that point too, where he's still pulling the trigger, like is the friend not saying it loud enough, or is he literally just not listening?
Did Pennywise know the military would be down there?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Because like that kind of, if the military is going to be down there, I can trick the military into shooting the kids.
I think it was more.
No, that was circumstance. I
Yeah,
think.
I think it was more a sense of the fact that they entered into the house, which was enough to trigger him that they're there. Is what I would assume.
I think so because I think Pennywise probably would have taken the kids further in before finding that spot to where he revealed himself.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I think he sensed them. I gotta hurry up and
Yeah,
get this
because
done.
because
So
and
maybe
again,
Pennywise rushed because the military was
Yeah.
there.
and that spot too, like. See, this is where this episode makes it so much harder
Yeah.
with what we can and cannot talk about, because certain parts of this episode tie into the movie.
Yeah.
I love the when Lily has the pillar and Pennywise is like, "Rah!" and then she holds it up.
Right? And
I was like, what the fuck is going on there? Like, what is your malfunction?
maybe his little pig nose.
Yeah.
Because that's literally what I got from that scene. I'm like, oh, big scary teeth.
And actually,
big
it's
nose.
funny. The first time I watched the movies and Pennywise did the thing with his teeth there, I didn't like it. I much
Right.
preferred Tim Curry's look, where it
Yes.
was subtle but
Yeah.
scary.
Those fake teeth.
Yeah, but Pennywise, it was too cheesy looking. But I grew to love it a little in the series here, but I still don't like it as much as I could.
But and you know what's, and this is a side topic, so I can actually talk about this afterwards because it has to do with the movies. When you're not here.
Okay. I'm gonna guess the pillars got something to do with the movies.
No.
No.
Well,
No, they don't talk
They
about
have
them.
not. They don't talk about him in the movies.
oh, I was just thinking of the ritual part. So
Well, the ritual they do, but they don't talk about the movies.
no,
Or
but
not
the
the
ritual was
pillar.
in the movie. So,
Yeah, the ritual's in the
because-
movie.
But I couldn't remember if the pillars were involved in the ritual.
No, they
so.
were not.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
It's been a hot minute since I watched the movie, so
Yeah.
I
They were
just
mentioned.
finished watching chapter 2.
So
I'm watching them both in one sitting.
That was some good stuff though, with like the kids getting shot at, right?
Yeah.
Like I love that emotional connection when they're like, oh yeah. When this show does that kind of stuff, excellent.
Right.
Excellent TV show. All the fucking dead kids is just
Yeah.
terrifying. Like when they realize, oh no, we fucked up.
Yeah, here's Susie. Here's
Yes.
Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty
Then
good. And
Maddie,
then
and
then
then
Maddie
yeah,
comes
whatever.
up and
They're just like, wait
wait
a minute.
And meanwhile, the whole time he's dancing around a pole.
Was
Singing.
it Phil that got bounced off the projector wall there in the first episode?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Phil, yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't think about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
Good dance.
Yeah.
But
I love that.
yeah, no, it's because we're basically up to that point now. This reveal for Pennywise. I was so happy.
It was really good.
Well, 6, 7, and 8 is essentially one
One
season finale. Is
Yeah.
in 3 episodes is one season finale. If that makes sense.
but you
Okay.
still have to watch the
This-
movies before before
First-
episode 8.
yeah.
So this 3-hour episode
yeah.
is a finale.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good to know.
but
Good to know.
seriously, you have to watch the movies before 8.
Yeah.
So next, so we're gonna do 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
And then we're gonna watch chapter 1 and chapter 2.
After we take a break to do our
No.
No.
our,
No.
yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Which might I add, chapter 1 and 2. That's about 6 hours worth of watching. So.
Okay,
Which
so we're
is
watching
why-
chapter 1, and then we're gonna watch chapter 2, and then episode 8.
Yeah.
Yes. Which is why
I'm
you get.
I'm watching in one sitting. So
So
whatever.
am I,
So-
but this is why Jeff gets 7 weeks of torture with us.
No, we have to. Never mind. So
We don't have to do nothing.
how about we move on? Laura,
Yes.
what's your final thought on episode 5?
We didn't describe the reveal.
We've been describing the reveal like the whole episode.
No, we haven't.
Okay, describe
How his Maddie's head splits open and there's the teeth,
I
and
did
then he's
talk
spinning
about that,
around
you
in
know.
a circle and singing the song.
Well, I didn't talk about singing the song, but I did talk about the head.
And then the clown, he's like reversed.
It's very fucking good.
It's very fucking
It's very well
great.
done, too.
It
Yeah.
is very well done. And the duck and cover kiddos.
Ew. I didn't know where that came from.
Because
Was
he's
it- was
going
that
to
from-
watch at them.
Well, was that? I guess that's supposed to be a reference to the atomic bomb thing, isn't it?
Yeah, the
Basically,
giant,
yeah.
the turtle. The turtle always says.
I was like when he said that, I was just like, that seems out of.
Well, 62 was Cuban Missile Crisis era, wasn't
Yeah.
it? So,
Yeah, it seemed out of place when I first heard it. Now that it's explained to me,
Right? Because,
Yeah.
Sammy the Turtle says duck and cover.
yep, Salmon Turtle says duck and cover.
fucking turtles.
Right?
It's a lot of turtle stuff. I see what you mean
There's
about the
a
turtle stuff.
lot
but
of
It
turtle
is
stuff.
slapped across your... And again, when you read the book and you see the importance of a turtle, cool. But he does not need to be... Like, the animal itself does not need to be slapped in your face as much. Because even in the movies, it's awful. Like,
It
it's
is.
annoying.
And you know what? It is in the book too, but I think in the book it's a little more, almost a little more subtle.
They're throwaway lines in the book, except for when they deal with the actual turtle.
Yeah.
But still.
I got a question for you guys. Is the turtle mentioned in Dreamcatcher?
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was.
Yeah. Oh, God, I haven't read that in so long.
Right.
I think I was, like, still in, like, middle school when I read that.
That
But
was a
it's-
terrible movie.
I didn't
It's
watch
a
the movie.
horrible movie.
I didn't watch the movie.
But the turtle is mentioned in the book.
Okay.
What's his name again?
The turtle?
Yeah.
I don't fucking
Well,
remember.
he's got a name. Anyway, whatever.
Okay.
It's not Bert, by the way.
And it's not Sammy either.
Holly?
Bert the
No.
Turtle is the name of the turtle in the school.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way about the reveal, Danny, as Laura does?
Yeah, I thought it was wicked.
This is an awesome reveal.
Bad
Open
ass.
mouth and then clown.
Yeah.
Right? And the whole
So-
time, like, he's transforming and he's doing
And
it.
then
It's great.
chase.
I remember telling these guys this before we were talking to you there. When the reveal happened, I was nodding off because I was super tired that day. And so when they're like, yeah, when Maddie became it, I'm like, I thought that was Marge.
Wow.
Shit, I gotta rewatch this.
No, it was Maddie.
Well, I don't know. It makes sense that it was Maddie.
Yeah, it does. But again, I was freaking half awake. That actually, it was either, I think it was that episode I did watch twice. Like I watched it the next day because I was mad that I kept nodding off. So
It was a pretty good episode. It's kind of like when shit really gets going, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Shit gets going.
Hey, now, can I ask you, Laura?
Yes, now you can ask me.
Final thoughts on episode 5.
So, for episode 5, it is, like Corey said earlier, it was a banger. It's one of those ones that just,
What are
it
we,
catches
12?
you.
Okay.
Yes, we're 12. Hey, we've upgraded from 8. Shut up.
Yeah, that's true. You were 8 when you were talking about Halloran. So.
Right? There we go.
Yep. 6, 7, 6, 7.
No, we're skipping that
Hey,
one.
Robert, next podcast, 6, 7.
He's
6,
downgrading
7.
I
the
swear to
mentality
God,
here.
I'm going to walk out. I have such an issue with that.
So do I.
Yeah.
But no, this is the episode that really catches you, and it's reeled you in at this point. You are fascinated. You want to watch it. In our sense, because we were literally watching it every week, and we don't get to go home and just like turn it on. It was I can't wait for Sunday. I can't wait for Sunday. I want to watch it.
Oh, I miss those days too for TV. So.
Yeah.
I felt that a little bit after watching this episode. I was like, I kind of want to stay up and watch the next one.
Right. So,
Nope.
But I've been pacing myself,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, see, I actually sat down and I watched 4 and 5. And next thing I knew, it was episode 8. I'm like, oh shit.
My bad.
Right? Oops. But this one is going to get a 4.5 out of 5. Only because I didn't really like all of the military stuff,
That's fair.
right? But otherwise, that reveal, you gotta love the reveal.
Corey, final thoughts?
Yeah, no, this episode grabbed you by the throat and didn't let go.
Yep.
It's just so much good. I've come to the conclusion, though, that I could have gone through this entire season without having any military in it at all. I really don't like any of it, and it was unnecessary. It didn't move the plot. It didn't move anything. It was just annoying. And I love James Remar, so every time he was on screen, I'm like, hey, but overall, yeah.
Speaking of unnecessary, I forgot the Henry stuff in this. No, Hank stuff.
Yeah.
Hank. I totally forgot about that.
And is
little
this
character.
that you found out about the chickie, right? And
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he was having an affair with that lady the
That
whole time.
was-
That was his secret. That's nice.
That was a
It
thing
makes
that was
sense
throwaway.
because remember at the beginning where it's like he didn't explain where he was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where he was. Okay, great. But then when you find out who he was having the affair with, you're like, really?
Yeah.
But then I stopped caring a second later. So,
Right, because it had no pretense to the movie
Yeah.
It
whatsoever.
had like they didn't need any of that.
No.
Didn't need any of that.
and she's an important character, don't get me wrong, but not in that storyline.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It was just I think it was just a filler. That's all.
like,
it
wait
was.
till you find out how much her character has to do with the show.
Oh yeah.
So,
Which I believe is episode 6.
yeah.
yeah. And then,
I kind of felt
especially
like
8.
when Lily went to her, I was like, this character must be much more important than I think she
Oh
is.
yeah.
Well,
And the
wait till you see the movie.
Yeah. Well, wait until you go and when Lily finds out,
Yeah.
and then you kind of like, oh.
But all in all, absolutely amazing. It's the first episode that made me say, frick, I'm glad that I watched this show. And yeah, I again, take out the army stuff too, but it's not enough to make that big of a dent. I'm going to say 4.9.
Wow.
So,
Wow. Danny, final thoughts?
Well, these guys just cleared everything. I don't really have to. All their points are right. I can't really say much because they literally filled that all in. So, it's
but
like,
for one of your podcast people, that's Danny's final thoughts.
that's my final thoughts. Yeah, I'm gonna rate it. We didn't have the military. That was the only issue, but everything else was great. Pennywise being appeared and Maddie being dead.
As he laughs
You
about it.
sick bastard.
This stuff on the back
That
of the head
was
is so
awesome.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
I'm going to give it a 5.5.
A 5.5.
That's right.
Out of 5.
Out of 6.
Oh!
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. It's a 5. It's 5. Yeah, it's a 5.
It's a 5
Okay.
out of
5
5
out
out
of
of
5.
5. Okay. Wow.
You will give 110%. That is mathematically impossible. No one can give more than
And then we're gonna
100%.
add another one.
Yeah, this was the best episode so far. Like, I think. I'm with Laura about the military stuff. It kind of, well, all you guys with the military stuff, kind of logged down. I briefly brought it up, the Hank Gorgon stuff, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Grogan.
It was
Close.
Grogan.
Grogan. You were close.
Grogan.
That brought it
more-
down a little bit for me. It's because it's so fucking unnecessary to the plot. So, like, you could have had this emotional stuff with the kid and her dad, and not shoehorn this fucking love affair storyline. Like, didn't need it. Didn't need it. But I digress. I'm giving it a Raiders of the Lost Ark. Excellent episode. Excellent all around. So now that we've remodeled your store, Corey, and what's this, 3 weeks into the last video store?
Yeah?
Are we
Yeah,
that
I guess
far?
it's going on to the 3rd week, I think.
Yeah.
How's the change been for you?
It's been really good. The feedback's been amazing. I find I've been busier, but again, in all fairness, like I was talking numbers with Harold when he was here, and my December sucked. I did $1,000, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I did $1,000 more the month of November than I did December. And December
Really?
should be, I was probably down 40% this year for December.
Huh.
But then this
But
month,
it's the cold weather.
yeah, it was so shitty at the end of December.
Well, you know, 3
And so-
storms back to back.
Yeah, so now
And
that
you had
it's
more
nicer out,
hours open.
yeah. So I now that the weather's nicer again, I mean we're gonna hit a bit of a cold spell again, but not near as bad. But either way, and again, like the feedback, people are loving it. The new name, I told you it would be a topical name, it would be a conversation piece. I'm excited for this year more than I was last year. So
And, you know, from what I've seen on the post for as much as I am on Facebook, you actually have some more interaction happening too, which is nice.
well, my post when I posted this picture of my door saying it's official, I have over 100 likes on that just from my group.
Nice.
Not on the ranch rave, not on this, not on that, just on my group. So, 575 followers.
Nice.
Danny, are you still on vacation right now?
Why am I on vacation?
He doesn't
You're
get
always
vacation.
on vacation.
That's
He
what
doesn't
I'm
get
saying, yeah.
vacation until like July.
Wait.
May, actually.
Oh,
Oh, May.
still.
Well, you know, I'm on vacation right now.
Yeah,
I
we
go
know.
back tomorrow.
I was
How'd
gonna say
your
you're
floors
still
go?
oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I go back tomorrow.
How'd your floors go?
Oh,
They look good. I saw the pictures.
there is one imperfection in my whole flooring,
Yeah.
and I didn't notice it until I had capped off everything.
Wood filler.
I can't do it. It's just the design of that flooring. You can't really do anything. Now I'm kind of screwed with it. I'm stuck with my one little imperfection now, but it's not much. It is not much of an
I
imperfection.
was gonna say
His
there's
little
a, just
imperfection.
little.
Just wee little.
Just be this one.
He does have a little imperfection, doesn't he?
Yay.
Just be this
Like Danielle.
one. Right.
Remember in Lizards there?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Laura,
Laura.
I'm not on holidays.
you're
so
not on holidays?
No.
Aren't you supposed to be working today?
No, it's Sunday.
Oh, so you make your husband and your son work instead.
Well, the hot water tank had nothing to do with my property, so fuck them.
Oh,
But no,
Wow.
I'm off, right?
fuck 'em. Yeah.
But no, I am off, and I've actually been enjoying weekends off. It's scary.
Hmm.
I mean, it's nice to be able to tell everybody, is this an emergency? No. See you Monday.
Bye.
Nice.
Unless you're paying me an emergency call to come out. Not important.
Well, I guess all that's left to do is tell everyone good night. Good night, Laura.
Good night, Corey.
Good night, Danny.
Beep beep, Corey.
No. Bad.
Beep, Corey.
Is that it?